Guys, we saw him kissing that guy in the beginning of season 5 and kissing Bobby.
A gente viu o beijo no começo da parte 5 e dando um beijo no Bob.
How do you know that they didn't kiss? I mean,
Você sabe que eles não se beijaram.
not everything that happens in the supernatural universe happens on screen.
Nem tudo que acontece no universo supernatural acontece na tela.
No, the truth is, Mark Shepard, the actor who plays Crowley, he's always trying to kiss me.
O ator que faz isso estava sempre tentando me beijar.
You know, on set when we're not shooting, and it's just gotten sort of weird, and I think everybody picked up on that. So, you know, he was asking the writers, oh, you know, can we have a Crowley cast kissing scene, please, please, please. And I think the writers were a little creeped out by that. You know, it just seemed a little pervy.
Did you forget me? Did you forget me? Bom, que ele falou o seguinte, o cara estava sempre correndo atrás dele, tentando beijar ele. Aí resolveram colocar alguma coisa assim na cena e a coisa ficou assim bem esquisita.
So what?
Welcome to Brazil.
No, I'm not gonna tell you any details on that. I will tell you that Mark Shepard has a very soft tongue.
Não vou entrar em detalhes, mas eu tenho que dizer que ele tem uma língua muito macia. Só isso.
You sure know how to pander the fans.
Yes.
My question is regarding your character development during the last season.
Okay.
How far much in advance did you know that you were gonna basically become a Darth Vader type of character?
Ela está perguntando, na verdade, com quanto tempo de antecedência que ele sabe que vai ter uma mudança de papel?
Well, I knew at the very beginning of the season that we were going to be kind of working towards Cass being a nemesis.
A gente sabia logo no começo da temporada que a gente ia trabalhar nessa direção.
But it wasn't until right before, maybe a month before the end of shooting, that I knew how it was going to play out.
Mas mês só antes, na verdade, das tomadas é que eu soube como que a coisa ia se desenvolver.
I mean, the truth is, I don't think that Cass did that. I don't think he did anything that was really that bad.
Acho que ele fez alguma coisa assim tão má.
I mean, everybody in Supernatural at some point or another, from Bobby, Sam, Dean, everybody has made some sort of a deal with a demon or a devil in order to get something that they need, you know.
Todo mundo fez algum tipo de negociação com algum dos demônios para conseguir uma coisa que eles queriam em um ponto ou outro da história.
And Cass needed to stop the apocalypse from happening again, which is a kind of a noble pursuit.
E o Cass precisava que a Apocalipse parasse dessa. Isso, na verdade, é uma coisa bastante nobre, né? I don't watch the series.
I think really up until the very last episode, it's kind of like you can really understand why he's doing what he's doing. It kind of makes sense.
Eu acho que até o último episódio a gente até consegue entender o que ele está fazendo. Faz sentido.
And then once Cass is actually become God, then you can understand him being like, bow down before me and declare you love him or I'll kill you.
Quando ele se torna Deus, a gente pode entender aquelas coisas tipo, se ajoelha em frente de mim, esse tipo de coisa.
He may be pushing it a little bit with that, but I don't. So the truth is, I don't think that we've actually seen his real dark side yet.
Nós ainda não vimos o lado negro dele ainda.
But this is just speculation on my part. I haven't seen any.
Especulação da minha parte.
I haven't seen any scripts. I haven't talked to the writers, so I have no idea what they're going to do.
Eu não vi os scripts, eu não conversei com os autores, então na verdade não tenho a menor ideia do que eles vão fazer.
Well, that answered my last question, so.
Oh, you had another question?
Well, what you just answered.
Okay, well, you haven't. No.
Você acabou de responder minha última pergunta, diz ela.
Hey Mish,
Hi.
I'm Ellen. I want to ask you if West has seen, if one day West, I'm very nervous, sorry.
Eu tô muito nervosa, mas eu quero perguntar se um dia o Wes,
If you could choose any character of Supernatural to be West's idol one day, who would you choose? But you can't say Castiel.
se você quisesse, fosse escolher alguém, o Wes, quem que você escolheria, mas você não pode dizer que é assim.
Rob, who would I choose to be?
Quem que eu escolheria?
Winchester brother.
Probably,
Crowley.
probably the Cupid character, the naked Cupid guy.
Aquele personagem cupido, aquele sem roupa.
Either him or the Impala.
I love you.
Hi, Misha.
Hi.
Well, my question is, Castiel is a very serious character. How you cannot you? Yeah, you stay serious in front of Jared and Jensen. They always do jokes and all stuff. How you cannot laugh?
Você sempre fica muito sério e eles fazem piadas e tudo na sua frente. Como é que você consegue manter essa seriedade?
So the way it works is, we're on set, we have the cameras, and we'll run the scene.
Funciona assim, nós estamos no set, tem lá todas as câmeras, então vai começar a rodar a filmagem.
And I will laugh hysterically through the entire take.
Eu vou dar risada histericamente o tempo todo.
And the director will roll his eyes.
O diretor vai ficar rolando os olhos.
And we'll do it again and again and again.
E a gente vai repetir, vai repetir, vai repetir.
Until finally I say, Jared, Jensen, please go to your trailers.
No final das contas eu vou dizer, Jerry, Jensen, por favor, voltem para os seus trailers.
And then I will do the scene with the script supervisor and the prop girl playing the roles of Jared and Jensen.
Aí eu vou fazer com o cara do script e uma outra moça fazendo o papel dos dois.
And the script girl, her name is Robin. I'm not kidding. I'm totally serious.
Eu não tô brincando, eu tô falando super sério. A menina lá do script, o nome dela é Robin.
The script girl, whose name is Robin, will she'll read Jared's lines, and she'll hold her hand up over her head. Because that's where his face goes.
Ela vai ler, as meninas do script vai colocar a mão dela assim pro alto, na altura que seria a cabeça dele.
And the other woman will stand on a little box,
E a outra vai ficar em pé em cima de uma caixinha.
and she'll be Jensen.
Ela vai ser Jensen.
And sometimes, believe it or not, in that situation, I will look and I will see my script girl going like that, and I'll laugh. Again, because it's so ridiculous.
E às vezes, acreditem ou não, eu vou olhar e vou ver a menina do circo fazendo assim, e eu até dou risada, porque a cena é tão ridícula,
It's very difficult.
é muito difícil.
Jared will do anything he can to make me laugh.
Então ele vai ver o que puder pra me fazer, pra tentar fazer eu dar risada durante a cena.
There's no limit.
Não há limite.
And sometimes during my take,
E durante a filmagem,
when the
assim,
camera is pointed at me,
quando a câmera está apontada pra mim,
Jared will just turn and start having a conversation with someone else.
ele simplesmente começa a bater papo com outra pessoa.
And I always laugh.
E aí eu sempre acabo dando risada.
So when you see me, no, that's not Castiel. When you see me being very serious, it's like the one take in 10 that works.
Então quando vocês me virem assim super sério, é uma vez em 10 que deu certo.
And I'm usually just serious because I'm so tired at that point.
Geralmente eu tô sério porque nessa altura do campeonato eu tô morto de cansaço.
Jensen is very good at, like, he's had many more years practice with Jared, so he's really good at not laughing. He will.
O Jensen é muito bom, ele tem muitos anos de prática, então ele é muito bom em não dar risada.
There was a scene toward the end of the season this year when Jensen was in a scene with Bobby, and they were talking to somebody else, and their backs were sort of in a doorway.
Estava numa cena onde eles estavam com as costas viradas para uma porta.
And during Jensen's close-up, Jared crawled on the floor.
Durante o close-up do Jensen, o Jared se arrastou pelo chão.
Put his hand on his thigh and started running his hand
Pôs
across his thigh.
e começou a fazer a mão subir.
And Jensen was just like, I was amazed. He's very good at not laughing.
Ele faz o papel de não dar risada muitíssimo bem.
And Jim Beaver is amazing at not laughing too. He's really good.
E o Beaver também é incrível.
I can't do it. I don't even try.
Eu não consigo fazer, eu nem tento.
But you don't have any time for thinking in something sad. You just get tired and get serious.
Você não pensa em coisas tristes ou você simplesmente fica cansado e aí você fica sério?
If I'm in a scene with Jared, it's a lot of my mental energy goes into don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh.
Se eu estou numa cena com ele, muito da minha energia mental é utilizada pensando, não dê risada, não dê risada, não dê risada.
With other actors, it's a little bit easier to actually act.
Com outros atores é mais fácil realmente ser um ator.
Thank you so much.
That's the reason that they don't put Sam and Castiel together?
They actually, I think that they try not to put us together. I'm not kidding. I look at the scripts and I'm like, yeah, it makes sense. And toward the end of this season, they were doing a lot more Cass and Dean scenes with no Sam in them at all. And I think it was because they realized, you know what, it actually costs them money to put me and Sam me and Jared in the same scene. Because they have to pay overtime for the crew.
Na verdade, eles têm que pagar horas extras para o pessoal se colocarem eles juntos. Então, resumindo, foi isso que ele falou.
I have two questions for you.
Okay.
The first one is not related to supernatural at all.
Okay.
Like nip tuck.
Yes.
How were you cast in the episode? Like because of your flexibility of
Actually, I did have to sort of do the move in the audition.
Eu precisei, na verdade, fazer as duas partes durante o teste.
I don't know if you've ever done anything that makes you feel like a prostitute.
Alguma vez na sua vida você fez alguma coisa que fizesse com que você se sentisse uma prostituta?
But that made me feel like one.
Foi assim que eu me senti.
And the second one is about randomness. Like, how does it work? When you launch the video to your website, I thought you were the one who did all the actions. It seems like you were the one, but you also donate when something happens. So how does the randomness really work?
Bom, a pergunta é como que a coisa realmente funciona, na verdade.
Randomness is his
Random act. É isso?
Programa dele beneficente.
Ah, tá. Então ela pergunta. Tá. Então você não quer perguntar em português para eu entender?
Eu perguntei para ele sobre a instituição dele de caridade Randomex. Como que funciona realmente?
No, so basically we donate money to we donated money to Haiti relief, to Pakistan relief, to Japan as well.
Nós doamos dinheiro para o Haiti, para o Paquistão, para o Japão.
That works out to be about 30% of the money that comes in, and then we
Isso é mais ou menos 30% do dinheiro que a gente arrecada.
and then we do individual acts around the world as well. Like we're
E a
doing
gente faz coisas individuais ao redor do mundo também.
Are you doing something?
in Brazil.
Está fazendo alguma coisa aqui no Brasil?
I don't know if we're doing anything in Brazil right now.
Não sei se a gente está fazendo alguma coisa no Brasil nesse momento.
We have a bunch of applications, so basically
Nós temos muitas solicitações.
every 3 months we go through all of the applications for acts, and then we decide which ones we're going to do in the next 3 months. And as soon as I get back to the States, we're going to go through the next batch. So
A gente analisa essas
I don't
aplicações a
know
cada
what's-
3 meses para decidir o que a gente vai fazer.
I
E
am-
assim que eu voltar para os Estados Unidos, eu vou analisar as aplicações que estão lá para decidir o que nós vamos fazer.
But the project that we're doing in Haiti is one that we're actually administering. So we're not giving money to another organization for them to do something. We're actually going and building this community center in Haiti in June. So that's kind of our biggest project that we've done yet.
O do Haiti, na verdade, é um projeto que nós mesmos estamos administrando. A gente não terceirizou, não é outra empresa que está administrando. Nós mesmos. What is it you're building in Haiti?
We're building a community center.
Nós estamos construindo um centro comunitário.
And it's also serving as an orphanage and a micro lending center and
Vai ter um orfanato, um centro.
but it's a pretty big project and we're
Misha.
I'm actually really pleased with how that's come together because it's a lot of people from fandom who are involved in the project.
Eu estou muito feliz de como isso está acontecendo. São bastante pessoas envolvidas no projeto.
And we've also partnered with two other nonprofit organizations who are bringing their resources to bear on the project. So
E também fizemos uma parceria com duas organizações não lucrativas que também estão ajudando.
So we're actually leveraging a lot more money than what we're raising. The project is
Então a gente está alavancando bastante dinheiro.
That's all I've got.
É isso.
Hi. Hi.
So my question is if you could please calm everybody down on the internet, because it's been said that you won't be a regular in season 7, and everybody is freaking out that you won't be on season 7.
Então, por favor,
Are you going to be on season 7?
peço para você acalmar todo mundo na internet, porque tem um boato aí dizendo que você não vai estar participando da temporada 7. Então, como é que vai ser isso?
I have no interest in calming people down.
Não tenho nenhum interesse em acalmar ninguém.
I actually don't know. I don't know what they're planning to do for season 7.
Na verdade, eu não sei o que eles estão planejando fazer no 7.
They have told me that I'm. Yes, I mean, as far as I can tell, I'm not going to be a series regular.
But did they tell you, or did you
Eu
ask not to be a regular?
saiba, eu não vou estar regularmente. Eles te falaram ou você que está?
Oh, I don't know.
Não sei.
I'm not going to tell you. No, you know what? I actually don't really know what's going on right now, so I
Na
don't
verdade,
really.
eu não sei.
I don't really want to get into it too much or speculate too much because I'm not really sure what's going on.
Não, eu não vou especular, porque na verdade eu não tenho certeza ainda, então não vou falar sobre isso.
Yeah, I do have a contract. They have the option to exercise that contract,
Tem um contrato, mas tem umas cláusulas opcionais.
but it's also possible to renegotiate it and do something different. So,
Também pode ser renegociado, pode fazer alguma coisa diferente.
yeah, I mean, basically, it's they were paying me for a lot of episodes that I wasn't in last year,
Eles
and
me pagaram por vários episódios dos quais eu não participei.
I also couldn't do any other projects, even though I wasn't working on Supernatural. So,
E eu não podia participar de outros projetos, muito embora eu não
it's a
tivesse
slightly
participado.
weird situation. It's nice. I mean, it's nice actually to be paid for episodes you're not in. Actually,
É bom ser pago por
it was
aquilo que
kind
a gente não
of
faz.
perfect last year also because I had a new baby and it was like, oh well, I'm
Foi
actually
perfeito, porque eu fui pai pela primeira
kind of
vez.
glad to
Foi legal.
have some time off. But I don't know. I actually don't know. I haven't talked. Like I said, I haven't talked to the writers yet, so I don't know what their vision for the character is for next year. And yeah, and there you have it. I'm partly in the dark so far.
Thank you.
Hi.
Whoa!
Last question.
What?
Última pergunta.
That was that the last question?
Sorry.
No, I override you. Let's do one more question. Hi.
Priscilla. Hey.
Hi.
What do you think the world would look like if ruled by Castro? Since he's God right now.
Well, for starters, you would be bowing down and declaring your love. What would the world look like if ruled by Castiel? Well, I mean, it's entirely possible that we'll find out next season. I don't know.
What do you think right now?
You know, I think Castiel is actually fairly tight. You know that term, tight?
Take my microphone.
Oh, stripped of your powers. So Castiel, he likes things really kind of orderly. I think that he's kind of anal. Do you know the term anal? Yes. Yes. So Castiel, I think, would have everything be very orderly, and everybody would be doing what they're supposed to do, and would probably be kind of stiff and straight-laced, like being in Catholic school.
Oh my God.
That's my guess.
Did you say something about anal?
Yes, I did. This is a guy who loves anal.
Oh my God.
This is the beautiful and buff Matt Cohen. The man is a genius. And you know that. Are you on now? Are you on?
I am.
Okay, be gentle with him, please.
Thank you,
You have
Misha.
you have a translator here. Be gentle with her.